What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is our second attempt at a stream tonight. I sincerely apologize about the last stream. There was some in real life situations I had to deal with that took me away from the computer for an extended period of time, so I figured we might as well just restart the stream. Again, I'm really sorry about that, guys. It's, you know how it goes. But where we left off, we were playing some Anno 1800, and I'm thinking we're in a pretty good spot. Basically, the plan is I am going to conquer the entire world via the power of soap. Yes, you heard it first here, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to conquer the world using soap. Note that I say nothing but soap. Isn't, you know, that's not what I'm saying. I'm gonna need a lot more than just soap, but we're gonna finance everything with the power of soap. So, this stream, unfortunately, is not sponsored by Irish Spring, but hit me up anytime you want. Joking aside, I don't really remember what I was working on. Though I do have some oh, that's right, I bought a book that helps with, ironworks.
Ready the ropes?
Have a ship here with iron ingots, and oh, we're not going to do this 10 at a time. That would take way too long. If you don't know what Anno 1800 is, it is essentially a city builder slash resource management game. You're building a seafaring empire, settling islands to expand your power, money, and influence, while also making expeditions to other lands to discover more islands and quests to take part in. Sorry, I'm talking so funny. I am having major burps from carbonated drinks. But that's aside the point. Yeah, essentially it's just a old world colonize the new world plus land of the lions, and I think there's like an Arctic area and a area very similar to the old world. Each available via a DLC aside from the old and new world, of course. I would highly advise picking up this game. It has a bit of a learning curve, but it's definitely worth picking up, to be honest, and just kind of spending the time to learn the game. It has a lot of resource pipelines and diplomacy, exploration. You know, it kind of has all the bells and whistles of the modern 4X game, I suppose. But in a way where combat isn't really the primary focus. With Stellaris, you have, you know, fleets and stuff like that. Civilization has a ton of different units throughout the entire course of history. Rome Total War, you obviously have your legions, all the Total War games, to be fair, I guess. But, this one, you have different type of ships, and with the DLC, you get airships as well. So it's you have a few different ships, but I mean, most of those ships are probably going to be used for ferrying resources to and from your different islands you're trying to maintain and govern, essentially. Making sure that all the needs of your populace are being met. And that being said, this place needs a church, so we are going to drop a church down. I'm thinking right here will work great. So that should settle that happiness issue. All the civilians, basically, there are resources and products that you have to gather to make them happy, as well as government service buildings such as fire stations, police stations. A church isn't necessarily so government, but for less, simplicity's sake, it is tied to being built by the government in this game. So, you got these different resources. Farmers need their schnapps and fish and clothing, and artisans need I think raw clay is actually optional, but that's something you can enable for them to use and build with to increase happiness and increase year gross GDP. Bread is something that a lot of worker force? Yeah, so workers require bread and beer, and just as you go along, more and more resources are required to maintain your populace. So you gotta think a little bit when expanding and building more housing and more resources, because how much money you make, I believe, is indicated by the surplus and or demand of. So, like here, having this much clothes, I believe, actually decreases my balance after expenses, because it's just not selling. Because everybody has clothes, it's not in demand. So what do we do as capitalists? Well, we export that, and we sell it to people who do need the clothes, and that in turn raises prices at home. Economics, ladies and gentlemen. Am I the spiffing Brit? No, I am not. I am the, no, I can't say the American capitalist. Five Finger Death Punch already did that. I am the, shit. The Yankee Doctor? Question mark? I don't know. The spiffing yank just seems like... Can we say that? Is that allowed on stream? I don't know. Yeah, no, the spiffing yank just seems kind of lazy. We've been kind of focusing a little too much on the old world, so we're gonna jump to the land of the lions. Just to make sure that we're not gonna... Oh, we're about to run out of milk, so we're gonna build another goat farm. This is looking pretty nice right here. Just throw down a few fields. And I really like how they have the fields for like the farms and the animal pens separate from the actual production building, because you can put items in a more natural way. It makes easier to utilize, say, like cliff sides and sea lines, because you can, like this place, it's an L formation, this place is in an L formation, and then over here we have kind of a Z going on. I suppose that's an L too, but it's not quite the same. It just allows for a more robust and natural feeling city. That's something I really, really appreciate about this game, not to mention it is a city builder that is co-op. And I say that like that because you don't have to fight each other in player versus player. I believe you can both manage the same empire and just split the workloads, like maybe have one person on the new world, one person on the old world, or one person does, managing these settlements while the other one just focuses on the navy and stuff like that. You can split the workload to have the same fun as everyone else while not having to maintain all the different aspects that comes with like a 4X city builder. because city building one city is one thing, but having to manage, as you can see from the old world, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 islands here. In the new world, I believe I have 2, soon to be 3. Hello, number lucky 3. We just founded a new island. Do we have anything left over? No, they'll go straight back to the repair crane here. So we have 3 islands in the new world. One just dropped, ladies and gentlemen, and it is, as the kids say, fluff and fire. Old world has 4, in Bassa we only have 1, and then in Cape Trelawney, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 islands. So, you know, trying to maintain the supply lines and the production and the import-export and the military protection, defense, offense of each island is a bit much for one person. And ladies and gentlemen, this is where the modern military layout comes in, yes. Yes, they might be on to something. How they do it, could it be done better? Who knows? We'll find out in time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. But no, for real, it's a bit much. So being able to manage one empire with 2 less question mark people is kind of a boon. Up north here we have Coldenhold, and this is where all the hops come from, and the hides for everybody's fancy schmancy robes. We're gonna do 2 things of hops, 1 thing of hides, and send that back over to our capital, where we will then unload this ship. Actually, maybe we'll do another one. This one's empty, so we'll send him this island to keep supply lines constant.
New orders, Admiral.
This man will load up on soap and sewing machines, and we're gonna sell it to the prison here. Wormway's Prison sounds like something you would kind of find in Destiny. Any other ships to unload? We got one with a lot of clothes. I think we'll probably sell that one too to the prison. These smaller islands don't require as much, which makes me question why I have 2 separate ships here. They're loaded up on all of that, so we'll take their iron bars and return the sender.
Awaiting instructions. Keep that constant. Frigate first class.
Saddest part is I am out of beverages after this one. Old world is looking pretty stable, so let's jump to the new world real quick. I think we have a fleet waiting to leave. They haven't loaded up quite yet though. Oh, this one has. Okay, we'll fill up this one. And we're not gonna fill up the frigates just so they can maneuver while protecting the clippers. Clippers don't have really any combat value, but they do have a 4th inventory slot, so they're the best for hauling cargo as far as the sail ships go. They're starting to run out of beers, so when the next one comes in, we might have to fill that. Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. Let's jump to this screen. Grab 50. I don't want to take all of it. I think coffee sounds good. I guess we could take some bowling caps. Ooh, yeah, grab a thing of aluminum, and I think this fleet will be good to go once I get them all grouped up. If you don't have them grouped up, they'll sometimes split into like 3 and 2 or 3 and 3s and stuff, and then they're more vulnerable. While we wait for that, we will work on this expedition. A helpless merchant brig is being pillaged by despicable pirates. Its captain is a friend to many of your crew who are ready to die in order to save him. The pirates answer to Calico Roberts, the last terrible pirate. But the light is dim and they have not noticed your ship. We are going to unleash hell on this pirate ship because we have a bonus success of 105% due to different modifiers that we have equipped to our what are they called? Of the line vessels? Ship of the lines, that's what they're called. Reward discovered. Success comes quickly. Volley after volley of ordnance so cleanly perforates sorry, the pirate hull. It is turned to Alpine cheese. That's Swiss cheese, for anyone who doesn't know what Alpine cheese is. It's not an actual cheese, it's a euphemism for cheese. The surprised pirates are suddenly waving the white flag and skirmish is won. The merchants are thankful to see their goods returned and offer a fitting reward. We're going to accept that because I think the only thing we took with us was meat. Specifically beef. Oh, does it pause it? Okay. So it pauses the overworld map if you're not in multiplayer. That is good to know. We're learning things, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you watched the last live stream, you'll notice that I've expanded quite a bit from the last time I streamed, obviously, and that was just because I've been dealing with a root canal, and it hasn't been the funnest of experiences, but I wasn't really able to, you know, entertain and game at the same time for a few days, so my return was unfortunately postponed a little bit, but we're back. The tooth is feeling pretty good. I peroxide the absolute floof out of it. I know I'm not set to kid friendly, but I'm practicing, man. Practicing to not drop all the bombs. We can probably outsource. No, that's too much clothes. Leave them with that much. We'll take all the clay. We're gonna let the ingots build up a little bit. Everything else is. Oh, we'll take some schnapps too to raise the price a little bit. I think this boat is going to make a pit stop over here. We're gonna sell the schnapps and the clothes just because I do not have enough people. Actually, it depends. How many? Ooh, can I upgrade the pier? Yeah, there we go. Fleet just came in. Got plenty of coffee and rum. Move them over here for a moment. These guys are from the old world trade route. I do all the trade. They have an entire system to automate trade routes between just the old world, the new world, in between them and Vesa. I don't actually see trade routes for the Cape though, which is kind of weird. I don't know why that was excluded. I don't use the trade routes that much at all, just because sometimes the ship won't be able to offload cargo because the port's too full, and then they're just hauling around this extra stuff and it builds up until they have no inventory space left, which is not really that helpful.
Frigate first class. Ready the ropes.
Okay, we're looking good. Usually I would actually... Okay, yeah, let's... I want to take 50 of these guys. We'll take most of the beer. They don't need soap. Nope, not yarn. They like worker clothes, so we'll take that. But I think that's pretty much all we need to send. The rest of it is all imports and stuff, so we'll just hit this little button right here and have them go to Manola in the new world. Are there any islands that don't have a ship? Yes, I see one to the very far south. We'll have him pull up there to replace the one that left. And I really want to build more ships, but I'm kind of waiting until I unlock engineers. For some reason, I haven't been able to really... Oh, here we go. Now I got engineers. Hell yeah. Okay, so now we have access... Commune peers allow for transfer of resources between, or not resources, populace between our islands, so you can share workforces between them without having to build more houses on, say, the smaller islands that have limited space. So as time goes on, we'll probably just remove most of the houses from there and use the communer port and just hope no one dies on the way there. As you do.
Ship under attack.
We have plenty. We probably need more iron ingots, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to start making some concrete here. I believe this goes on the coastline. No, limestone. Okay, that's right. So this is, no, that's iron. Limestone is back here. Yeah. So we'll build a limestone mine there. I think we're going to get a little bit of a road going on here. As Raptor would say, where we're going, we don't need no roads. But in this case, we're going to need roads. Got that going. We'll need a small workhouse to store the supplies. And with that limestone going, we're gonna get a concrete factory built right.
Ship was destroyed.
Anno Chronicles, New Hope for Lost Expedition. Lady Jane Faithful is gathering the world's best to conduct a full and final search of her own. 2 years since Sir John Faithful's expedition to the Northwest Passage was declared lost in the Arctic, the captain's strong-willed wife says she will not rest until they are fed, bathed in hot salts, and tucked up in their beds.
My name is Lady Jane Faithful.
So I believe that is something that I get from a DLC, but we also have copper to deal with now. iron there.
Done much about his
Honestly, we should probably make use of that iron, actually, to kind of take some of the strain off of our imports and exports.
Watch out.
But aside from that, we desperately need to start on copper and zinc
Having
mining locations. Do we not have? Oh, we need concrete for that. Okay, that's fine.
new expedition.
How about oil though? No, we need concrete for that too. Bold new expedition that we'll worry about later. One of your ships is under attack. They seem fine to me. Did we lose a ship? The Clipper Olympia destroyed. Okay, so we're not getting all of our shipment, apparently. Well, we are pretty damn close to unlocking steamships, so we were gonna decommission that one anyway, and long story short, we'll let them have that one. I really hope it wasn't the one with aluminum on it. Okay, back at the Cape. Am I equal to? Yes, I am. Here we go. I know some of the stuff. Oh. Yeah, I suppose we would have to import items from both the old world and new
Ship
world
under attack.
to do some of the manufacturing, the whole Nate. So far, it doesn't look like we're really running deficit of anything. Though, if we're going to start expanding into artisans, we're going to need canned goods, which is going to require red peppers. Oh, this island can do red peppers. We're going to get a head start on that real quick. Though, let's see, where should... Oh, yeah, we'll put it, I think right here. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
there, Master.
Real talk, though, I've been out of the game. Managing resources and building my fleet and whatnot. If we want sort of real progress, we're probably going to want to do a few. Two should be good for now. Honestly, we could probably just do all the manufacturing here and then send the canned goods out. Though that would take away from areas where we could use red pepper farms, so that might not work. But I think we should at least produce it. We'll get some beef going. They do have a stamp system, which is really nice. Oh, I haven't stamped the cattle farm. To stamp, you just press O, drag it around what you want to stamp, and then drop it, and it gets saved for later use right here. But to make a new stamp, you do have to press O. I don't think they have the windows to do that. upgrade a few of these houses real quick. Kind of balance our work populace out. And then I'll build a few more farmer houses. It's the lowest social class, but we gotta start somewhere. And those will eventually be upgraded to become artisans and, well, workers, artisans, engineers, and so on and so forth. What do we got going on over here? If you're just now joining the live, be sure to hit that follow button at the bottom of the screen, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, because we are streaming on both. I unfortunately missed out on a lot of viewers because of the debacle, but I think a nice relaxing stream where we just kind of build it. Oh, nice. We can work with it. Do I have iron and coal working here? I do not. I think that would be a wise thing to start working on. Just get into the habit of every island kind of contributing a little bit of iron and coal. Or rather, iron ingots. I don't want to hold back both of them. And then those will become steel beams. Which, for the record, ladies and gentlemen, do not melt from jet fuel. Or so they say. I don't know. I'm not a fucking scientist, dude. I'm a chef. Oh, I said a bad word. I am sorry. We are short 300 workers, so we are definitely going to have to build some more houses here real quick. I hope we didn't overextend ourselves too much.
I knew this crew would let you down.
The captain informs you that the expedition has returned. Oh, it's returned. Awesome. Okay, we said have a bit more farmers, so we can go ahead and just try to upgrade as many of these as possible before we run out of wood. I did not mean to upgrade that road to stone. Oops. We're still 40 short, but once we get more wood, we'll work on that. The new world I want. Oop, not the new world, old world, please. I want to check on that expedition.
Aye.
Expedition returns. After weeks of trials and tribulations, your expedition comes home safe. You have captured a wild animal. The crew toasted the success of your zoological expedition. This can only aid studies of the natural world. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of new stuff we can load. And then we'll probably just send that ship out for another expedition. But it looks like we have like 2 or 3 new exhibits we gotta build at this zoo here. bars. And what the zoo does, it adds to the attractiveness of your island to kind of balance out the negative impact of, well, industry. All the iron bars and coal that we make, all the iron ingots and clay bricks, the cows and the pigs, they all add to like the general disgust of the island. And you balance it out with a little bit with decorations and stuff, but that doesn't make a huge difference. The majority of it is going to come from either the zoo or museum, from what I've experienced so far. Ooh, yeah, speaking of little decorations, I think we're gonna add some for shits and giggles. About that. Oh yeah, and then blueprint mode. We're gonna turn that off for decorations, otherwise it just kind of becomes extremely annoying.
Something for all seasons.
Log pool. We want to put that like right here or something. Outhouse. Oop. Well, now we have two of them. I want to rotate. One there, we can put one right here would be good. Hug outhouse, fine hose. There's all these little minute details that, that's not really where we would put stuff, actually. And the decorations and stuff that you can add to your settlements that I really, really appreciate. A lot of them not really available in other city builders. Like, I don't really remember signposts in, like, for example, Tropico or Kingdoms Reborn and stuff like that. Hay bales, that would probably look best right here. What is the nearest school? I think we'll drop it right there next to the water. Clothesline. Throw it right there. I think we'll throw another one like right here as well. Walls, brick walls, barrels. That seems like something we would throw in the docking area. Okay. Water tower. Ooh, shed. That's a nice one. Put that guy right here. Good bars. Good. really like that. It kind of adds a little bit of life to some of these sections and uses up some of the space that we have left over from doing. Oh, that's neat. Gives the island a little bit of more life. Where did we throw this? I've already seen that big. I don't worry about that decoration.
Ship under attack.
Oh, by the way, happy July 4th, everybody. I completely forgot all about that. Did my fleets separate into 3 groups again? Or is that 3 different fleets? That might be 3 different fleets. Yeah, that's 3 different fleets, I think. No, it's like 2 fleets broken into 3. Really annoying. You set them to stay together, and then what did they do? They split up? I think what we're gonna do next is an archaeological expedition. Get some more Yarnus Reservoir. Change shift, that's not the one. Turbulence is the one. So we need a Madison, 20, 15. Those are all 10. So it looks like our best bet is the Schnapps. Though I don't want to take 20. Or I don't want to take 50, I want to take 20. diplomacy. We'll take 5 things of champagne. Honestly, we're set with that. I think they'll be okay with just that. So they're gonna find some artifacts and stuff for our soon-to-be museum that we will build. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to build a very British museum where we take things from other places, call it our own, and put it on display for our people. If that sounds hooked up, well, you know, yeah, I can't do much about that, but I see the disagreement there. The more important thing, where the hell do I put it? Kind of thinking like, yeah, actually we'll put it here because that'll protect it from being bombarded on the coast like our zoo is. That is actually a huge concern of mine. Please don't kill my pets. That'd make me sad. The airship platform somewhere around here. I thought oh, they're ready. We'll go ahead and finish the phase and start the next one. So our goal here is to build a huge ass, well, airship hangar. And we'll use that to help us move, yeah, basically just move stuff from island to island using airships instead of ships. So, if it works, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna argue against it. The Hindenburg, to my knowledge, has not happened yet, so I do not have a chronologically sound argument at the moment. I'll take these iron bars from this island into play. And you know the drill, chat. We're gonna go ahead and there we go. One out, or one in, one out. Island. This side. Put a replacement ship there. We got our first shipment coming in. It's empty. Why is it empty? We don't send empty ships home. I don't know what's going on, man.
Flagship ready for orders.
I feel like these settlements are running out of resources right about now. No, this one's good. How is the northern mining island? Could use more schnapps soon. Maybe some sausage, but aside from that, looking pretty good. One of our warehouses is overloaded. We'll max that up. We need to build more housing in one of our islands. I'm not sure which one yet. Oh, that's right. We have this entire new island we can work with. forward. As this island goes, do we have everything? Or we need more aluminum for the interstation. I think sugar cane here.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
We need to add more housing. Also, leave this guy like right there. Warehouse going right there. That should work. And we can continue to expand our housing. Nice.
I feel younger here.
We need to build more plantain farms. We'll start with one and see how that goes. That works. Is there... There is not. We're gonna need a warehouse right here. And then corn was looking kind of low, so I'm gonna find a spot for that as well. Kind of fits there, but we'll have to a few more.
Production has stopped.
There we go. Looking very nice. Still have no idea what they lost.
Awaiting new horizons.
Yeah, we lost the aluminum. Fuck. But the animal made it, so that's kind of a plus. I think we're gonna let this ship rest. And hopefully soon we'll be able to make a beam ships and modern weapons. What was I about to build? Shit.
Frigate first class.
Oh. It was for the zoo.
I like the boss.
It's the boss.
There we go. And our island is even prettier now. 10 out of 10. And with that, I'm gonna leave you with this view of Goldenhouse, our capital. I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. I'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned for more shenanigans. Worcestershire. More shenanigans. There we go. More shenanigans here in a little bit. Be sure to hit that follow button at the bottom of the screen there. I'll be back. Thank you so much for watching.
Your vessel shall be subject to an inspection.
Alrighty, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope your July 4th is great so far. Doesn't look like I lost any more ships gone, so that was a huge plus.
Frigate first class.
Oh, is that first? Okay. Move them out of the way here. So we need, now that we have concrete, I want to start getting the framework for a place I can place this where I can get off of them. In that case, we'll split it.
Any redeeming qualities can't be seen for this smart. I can appreciate the help of others.
We'll do it like, oh, we don't. Oh, we're like out of steel beams. Okay. I think it's an iron bar thing. Let me check. No, it's just a steel beam thing. I suppose we'll make another steel beam factory first and pay for that to kind of build up. Unfortunately, though, that will have to be for the next video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me today on Anno 1800. I look so forward to entertaining you next time, I suppose. But if you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe and hit that bell notification for future videos in the future. Yeah, funny how that works. Anyways, it's been a good one, guys. Sorry for the delayed stream and all that. I will hopefully make it up to you guys in the future. Catch you all in the next one, and thank you for watching.
A fire broke out.